Welcome in. Welcome back to the Crypto Bully Bear channel where there's only fun decoding and no financial advice. Everything on here is said for entertainment purposes only. And welcome to part 2 of the Phoenix Show. All right, let me get my screenshots together. All right, let me get rid of some of these pictures. Hello, hello. I'm just trying to get some of these pictures lined up here. No idea. No idea what's going to happen this month. We're just going to have to all sit back and see what happens. The only date I'm really looking at is the 27th. That was on The Simpsons. The date, the 27th, was missing on August. And we'll see what happens on the 27th of this month. But from here, it's all fun and games. Now, the first time I was talking about Theo, Ozzy Osbourne, Hulk Hogan. Again, for the people that got eyes to see, I understand. I believe that this is, I think this is a big code for silver. Okay? Silver and Sloan. Let me see if it comes up now. Sloan and connection to silver. Now, I was telling you that I believe Sloan is it's going to be a big coin. It's going to be one of the biggest coins. Loan and XPR, in my opinion, is going to be the biggest coins out there. And I did a video in the bathroom, right, where I was, and showed you that everything in that bathroom had Sloan. The toilet seat, the urinal, the metal sink, they all had Sloan on it. And for some crazy reason, I don't know why, but I'm thinking that silver is part of this decode, okay? Think about this. Also, in The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy's slippers were silver, okay? But they switched it up. In the movie Back to the Future, the car is silver, okay? Look at this here also. Look at Sloan. Okay, there's big connections between silver, okay, and Sloan is going to be I think Sloan is part of the financial freedom, okay? That's where you're going to stake, and this is where you're going to get your interest from, and you're going to live off the interest, okay? You're going to live off the interest, off a loan, by staking it, which is great because while everybody's staking it, nobody's going to be selling it, okay? As long as nobody's selling it, the price is going to stay significantly high, in my honest opinion. All right. So just showing you like Sloan and silver is all connected. So if you went back and you looked at the last video I did, I spoke about Hulk Hogan. I spoke about Ozzy Osbourne, right? Ozzy Osbourne. His last name, Osbourne, is a minting company. Theo Huxtable. Huxtable connects to sterling silver. Even Theo, the word Theo, Theo, is connected to God. Okay? It's a Greek, I think, a Greek word or something like that. I also talked about Hulk Hogan, how he represents yellow and red, who could represent gold, and his biggest fight was Andre the Giant, okay? Andre the Giant represents silver, AG, Andre Giant, AG. He was also 7'4". That number 4774 connects to silver as well too. I showed you that in the other video. You can go back and look at it. Now, we have bearable guy, and let me see, I gotta get We had bearable guy 1, 2, 3. Oh man, this is. I'm sorry, man. I thought I put this all together. I was trying to think how silver was connected to the bear. Let's see if I can look it up in here. Bear and silver. All right, we're gonna just go back to there. I don't want to actually drag you guys on here. Okay, now I want to make this short as possible. I don't want to be here too long, and I don't want to drag this out. Now, I was telling you how Super Bowl, right? Super Bowl 58 was very important. Okay? And why is it important? Let me pull up Super Bowl 58 halftime show here because we're going to go through the halftime show with me. We're going to go through the halftime show here.
The National Football League will.
All right. I'm going to have to do this step by step. So if you bear with me, you cool. You hang out, you watch the decode. If you don't want to bear with me, then please just unsubscribe and sign off and go watch another video. All right? So I figured out why Super Bowl 58 was key to this whole riddle and everything else. Let me see what you guys are saying, because maybe you'll bring me somewhere else as I'm doing this decode. What up, Kels? Yeah, Donald Trump also represents silver as well, too. He's number 47. I just finished work and see liability. What up, baby? What up, Red Bull? What do you think about XRP? I don't like it anymore, to be honest. It was my first coin. I got into videos doing XRP. I'm not excited about XRP as I used to be. And that's the bottom line. And I have my own, everybody else is, hyped up on XRP. You know why at this moment I'm not really hyped up on XRP is because the market cap is way too crazy at the moment. It's at 200 billion. Okay. I'm trying to get financial freedom over here. I'm trying to make my money work for itself. So what I want to do is look for micro cap coins that have like $1 million micro caps. Okay. And that's what I'm going to be looking to invest in. So as of right now, like XRP is very high there. Even like HBAR, XLM, all those particular coins are very high in market cap. So I think what's smart enough for myself, not financial advice, is to load up on Metallica's coins because they're low market cap. Will they do great? I feel like they will do great. So I'll take it from there. I got to lower this music so I don't get a copyright because they like to copyright my shit. Come on, give me this light. All right. So, good. I hope I don't get a lot of people watching this video. I hope I only get like 10 people watching this video because I feel like answering questions. Super 58. Look how my man starts off. With white and silver. White and silver. All right? He starts off with white and silver. Super Bowl 58. 5-8. 13. Why do you think Taylor Swift was almost bigger than the Super Bowl that year? Okay? The Chiefs were in it. All right? There was a reason. There was a reason why Taylor Swift was heavily aired, even more than the football game, okay, during the playoffs, because they wanted you to understand the number 13, how powerful that is. So after doing all these decodes, not financial advice, this is 1,000% not financial advice. This is 1,000% on how I feel on my decodes, okay? And I truly believe that the number 13 will be connected to silver. All right? I truly believe the number 13 will be connected to silver. And I'm going to break it down here. Let me see. Metal Pay, where you buy, well, you can't buy Sloan, you can only buy loan, and you can buy loan on Metal Pay. And if not, go to CoinMarketCap, and I'm sure there'll be places to show you there. What do I think about BSV? I don't think anything about BSV. So, I know other people do decodes on it, so ask them. My decodes do not connect to BSV, so I am not in BSV. I actually got locked out of the other exchange, so I don't have any BSV, so I don't care for BSV. And I will not do any decodes on it. I have no idea. With you, Bookie 100 and convert my XRP into physical silver and Ripple stock. Already got good bags of Metallicus. Very good, very smart. Sloan could also be S for $sign and loan. Yes, it could be for Sloan. Could be. When you stake it though, and you move your loan over, like staking rewards, I think it comes up as Sloan for staking loan, stake loans, and I think they go over like that. I'm working Sunday, double pay. Let's go and go. Nice, nice, nice double pay. So let's get back to the Super Bowl now. Super Bowl 13. I'm sorry, Super Bowl 58. The number 58 adds up to 13, okay? And like I said, in the Super Bowl, you had the 49ers and you had the Chiefs, all right? Who won? I forget what won that game. What was the score of Super Bowl 58? So the Chiefs won that game, all right? And it was 25-22. In that game, the Chiefs won on, was it that game? No, I'm sorry. I think it was game Super Bowl 47. I got to go back. But if I'm not mistaken, I think there was a 13-play drive that won that game. All right? So the number 13 is there. You have 49ers and you had the Chiefs. 49ers, 4-9. That number is 13, okay? The Super Bowl happened on February 11th. 2-11. 2-11, all right? 2 plus 11 equals 13, okay? Now, you can go on YouTube and go look at videos on decode of the number 13 and Super Bowl 58, okay? Who we have playing? 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. 49ers, they mine, right? They're miners. Miners mine silver. The Chiefs are Indians. Indians and Cowboys dealt with silver and gold. Okay. The Super Bowl was played in Raiders Stadium. Okay? Raiders Stadium. Do you understand why the Raiders put a stadium in Las Vegas? No. Okay, I'll tell you. It's because the Raiders are the pirates. If you know their symbol, they're the pirates. And pirates deal with gold and silver. Their stadium is in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is considered the silver state. Okay? So, have all connections with all silver throughout the football game. And I'm sure there's other connections with the number 13. If you add up the letters and all that other shit, it comes up to 13, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Now we're going to go back. Now you're going to have to wait because I'm going to have to go through this. Let's see. As you can see, also see his white, and he's got a silver phoenix with silver gloves. And look at the blue. Remember I told you it was all about blue and silver? Right? Blue with the cops and all this other stuff. See, you got the white phoenix on. You see he's got the silver phoenix. Look, he's got the silver phoenix. All right? And then look at all the blue. Look at the freaking, there's purple back there. You're going to go yourself and you're going to have a look. Look, he's got a silver-ass glittery shirt on. Look at the phoenixes. Look at the phoenixes over here. The blue. Okay, look at it. Look at it. It's glycerin. Blue, 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 blue all around them. This is why. And I don't want to get copyright. This is why those cop stories. If you go watch the news, everything on the news is dealing with gunshots and off-duty cops. Cops getting shot. Cops getting shot. Cops getting shot. Why are these stories so big? Can anybody tell me why on the news these stories so big? Off-duty cop shot here, another cop shot here, another cop shot here, shot, 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 shots. Shots, shots, shot, 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 shots. Do you understand? It's because when there's an officer dealing with shots and fire, it's called code silver. Code silver. Code silver. Okay? This is why when you go and you put on the news, that's all you see. It's either water, anything to do with water, floods, or shots, or crashing. Those are the three major stories you will see on the news. Either something connecting to water, something with bullets, or silver, like the train, railroads. Why you think all of a sudden they're talking about the oceans? And go listen to like New York news over here, and you'll hear rip current, rip current, rip current, rip current here. Somebody here, girl 13 years old just died in a rip current. Why are these stories so big? Is because rip current means R.I.P. Rip, rip, rip. R.I.P. Current is currency. Rip to the currency is because this paper money is most likely gonna be phased out. In my honest opinion, not financial advice, and I don't know what I'm saying. But most likely this money will be phased out. RIP current to me means RIP currency. Take your paper money and move it to a physical asset, something real. Your monopoly money just got pictures of dead presidents. You need to take that and flip it to a hard asset. Okay? Hard asset. Let me see now. Okay? That's Usher. Okay? That is pure silver. What are my two favorite metals? If you know me right now, what are my two favorite metals that I always talk about on here? Can anybody answer me right now? What are my two favorite metals that I talk about? I'm going to read these comments. I'm going to see if any of yous are going to answer that. I'm going to see if I missed anything. BSV is a strange one. Yeah, you know who knows more about that? I think Starship, Cryptocurrent. Those guys love BSV. Maybe even Crypto Liking. Those guys love BSV. They know more about it. I don't have a damn clue about BSV. All I know is I got into it because I heard Cryptocurrent talking about it, and I was like, oh, I'll grab one or two. But now I don't even got that. So at that point, BSV is not even in my it's not even on my radar. Can I say anything about XDC? What am I going to say about XDC? When price not moving, that's what I'll say. Price is not moving. Everything's waiting. XDC will probably these coins. XDC is just silent. It's going to be a silent guy. Super Bowl 60 in San Francisco. Interesting. 49ers, 164 XPR network. Okay. Nobody cares what you got to say. No, there'll be the trolls. Welcome, troll. Welcome, troll. Taki is the troll out here. Nah, you're just hating, Taki. You're just hating. Yeah, sub to Spaceman 2.0. Sub to Spaceman 2.0. Yeah, right. Tiki's over here trying to throw jabs. Nobody gives two shits about the jabs you throw, man. You don't want to wasting your time on my channel. Nah, silver and gold. I speak about silver, but no, gold is not. Gold is nowhere near my favorite. The only two metals I really talk about on here that I love is copper and silver. Copper and silver. Yep, yep. Oh, there it is. Yep, you were right. Copper and silver in the bottom. Let's see. It's the throne as we took today's confirmation. All right. Now, you don't find it odd, right? That this man here, and this man is called Usher, okay? He's ushering the new currency, in my honest opinion. He's ushering the new currency, which could be silver, or maybe it's a coin backed by silver. Not too sure, but silver is definitely involved in the new system. Silver will be definitely involved in the new system somehow, some way. I I'm a person that don't go off of paperwork. I don't, I go off of frequencies. You can laugh, you can do whatever the hell you want, but a lot of the people that are watching are nowhere near my level because all they do is laugh, and that's okay. Doesn't mean I'm better than anybody else. Just means that I'm on a different level and I see things much differently than most people. That's all I can say. All right. Muslims don't allow men to wear. You know what? That's crazy that you say that, because when I went down to that pizzeria with the Pac-Man thing, right, the Big Bang slice, I went down to Brooklyn in that pizzeria. That strip down that's over there, there's a high volume of Muslim people, right, that have businesses there, and a lot of the businesses are gold businesses, are jewelry. They're selling gold, and the gold there is more. It glitters much more than the regular gold that we have here. That's for damn sure. It looks like almost gold tinfoil. Like, that's like the gloss, the glittering on that gold. It's crazy. So going back. All right, let's go back now. There was some screenshots here. See, I was just sitting here and I just decided to do this video and I wasn't fully prepared. So I want to show you. I want to show you the part where he goes with Alicia Keys. Okay, hold on. Now I want you to see this part here, because these are the very important parts in the Super Bowl here. Look at Alicia Keys. Right, she's in the thermal thing, right? In a thermostat. Temperature. Sorry, I'm trying to fast forward to the part where they show the stage. I don't want to get Look at my man with the silver on. Look at my man with the silver on. And he's important that he's in that circle with her as well, too. Are they going to show? I don't know where they show it. Well, you know the temperature, right? Where it shows you the mercury and it's all red, right? That's why she's the red, because she's representing when it heats up, it's all mercury. And the color mercury is a silver color, silverish color when you look it up. That's supposed to be a temperature thing, because if you understand, he also sings the song "Let It Burn." And if you notice, the dot in the middle is purple. Okay, like the purple atom, like XPR. To me, that's what that is. Now, you also had some shootings, right? You had shootings in Manhattan by the Blackstone building, right? You had the guy that went up there and he was trying to go to the NFL, something about the NFL. Supposedly, he went all the way up to the 33rd floor and shot himself. This happened on 49th Street on Park Avenue, okay? 49th Street. 4 plus 9 is 13 again, okay? This is why I strongly believe that this number 13 is going to be connecting to the price of silver. I don't know if it's going to be $130, $1,300, $13,000, because there's a rumor, again, a rumor stating if all the silver that's on paper, if everybody requested to get physical silver from their paper, they would have to raise the price of silver up to $13,000 per ounce. Again, let me repeat that. If everybody requests their physical silver off their paper, silver's price will jump to close to $13,000. All right. And I believe all this stuff has to do with crypto as well, too, because you had Alicia Keys. Not your keys, not your crypto, is what they tell you. So I'm trying to come up to the part where they do a headshot over. Let's see. Then he had this lady playing on the guitar there. She was like the Web-Off wallet with the same colors. And then who comes out? They come on a roller skates. I told you, the wheels are spinning, okay? Roller skates, wheels. It represents proton. If you know the wheel is proton, the proton is the wheel. If you know. Okay, and they come out in blue and white. See, they come out in blue and white? Okay. And who's that? Kanye. What did Kanye say? XPR is the new XRP. And what's he got on? He's got blue, right? Go back and you can look at it. You can see there's blue there. And who else does he have in his thing? You can listen. Look at this song. Yo, you know what's just crazy? What was I just saying before about shots? I don't know what the fuck I was just saying, something about shots. And I had no idea that he's over here saying the same shit. That shit's hilarious. So, in the halftime show, you had Little John, okay? You also, in reference of the reversal of that, Little John, you have Long John Silver. Long John Silver. And who else played in here? Ludacris. Right? Ludacris, I just showed you before, played in Too Fast, Too Furious. Okay? There, I'm telling you, they're talking about silver as well. When Brian went to go see Tyson, or whatever his name is, or whatever, and he went to go to that crash course, I showed you they were wrestling. They both had gray shirts on. The Winnebago had the long M bar on it, right? I just connected that to WrestleMania 3, okay? They were wrestling on the floor, and you had the long bar with the M, with the Winnebago, WrestleMania 3, okay? Then you have Ludacris. I told you, Ludacris is in there. Ludacris was also here in the halftime show with silver. Do you know when you go look up Ludacris and silver, it connects to a Tesla color model, okay? Ludacris connects to silver. And I'll just do it right here in front of you. Ludacris and silver. And then remember, I was also saying how, I forgot why, August 6th. Oh, because August 6th was, I think, 2000, the 218th day of the year. And it said, remember on the Get Ready for New Currency with the bird, the phoenix, and was burning? The phoenix had a coin on his chest, and it said 2018. So I figured 218. What was 218? August 6th was the 218th day of the year. So I'm like, okay, is silver connected to it? Weirdly enough, I said August 6th. August 6th of this year. Ludacris to perform at Four Winds New Buffalo Silver Creek event. Now, how crazy is that? Just told you, Ludacris is connected to silver. And then look at this. Ludacris scheduled to perform at T-Mobile Zone at the Fears, the Atom stage during the Formula One Heineken Silver Las Vegas Grand Prix in November. Okay? So he's going to something in November that's connected to Heineken Silver Las Vegas. I just told you about the Super Bowl 58 being in Las Vegas, and here we go again with Las Vegas with the silver in there. Heineken Formula One, fastest racing car. And what do they use? Royal purple for the oil. Royal purple for the Formula One racing, baby. How you doing? How you doing? And then look at this. Ludacris is also connected to another silver event on the day that I said, August 6th of this year, which connects to 2018. Silver. Silver. Now, I'm going to find that screenshot I had on here, so now you're going to have to bear with me. And then I was like, what did Usher, right? Because Usher was at the halftime show that I was showing you. And I said he wore Jordans, but he did wear Jordans. This is his Jordans right here. That's Jordans, but they're not actually Michael Jordans, but that's the style of Jordans. Okay? And I'll tell you, he didn't wear Michael Jordan's signature. He didn't wear the signature Air Jordans. He wore a customized one. He wore custom designed metallic Air Jordans. Metallic Air Jordans 4. Okay? That's what he wore on the Super Bowl. All right? And I already showed you the numbers that are connected, right? 58 connects to 13. That's why 13 was a big number. Okay? Now, I'm sure now, if I actually sit and really, truly fell down the hole and went through the Super Bowls, and probably every Super Bowl number that connected to 13, if I actually went down, I'm sure, because my mind is sharp as shit, I'm sure that I'll be able to find all types of connections. Okay? Now, I was thinking about now Beyonce, right? We got a little bit off that 58, okay? Now I'm like, what numbers also connect to silver? 47, right? I'm like, yeah, 47 connects to silver, 61 connects to silver, 91 connects to silver, 47, right? 147, also 714, I think, connects to silver too. So I was thinking about Beyonce, and I'm like, why the hell Beyonce? Why is she doing all these like halftime shows, right? Like Super Bowl halftime show is like one of the biggest halftime shows. But then I remember Beyonce doing something last year in December, doing a halftime show. And I'm like, what kind of shit is this? Right? And she does Cowboy Carter, right? Cowboys deals with gold and silver as well. Carter. Then I'm like, oh, interesting. Beyonce's so big right now. Do you know that Beyonce just won an Emmy Award? Beyonce just won an Emmy Award. Beyonce just won an Emmy Award. And she won the Emmy Award on the Super Bowl halftime show. Okay? She won an outstanding costumes for variety, nonfiction, or reality for her Netflix special Beyonce Bowl. Beyonce Bowl. All right? You know what the Emmy Award is, right? It's the Atom. It's the lady with the wings holding the Atom sign. That's the Emmy Award. All right? So many signs, man, and so many people are going to miss out. So many people are probably laughing at me through these things. And look I'm going to show you, because I was just talking about it, and I'm going to share it with you right here so you can see. Beyonce Bowl special featured her halftime performance from the day, Christmas Day. Now remember, all these bearable guy riddles saying about Christmas Day, right? Between the Houston Texans, okay? Houston, we have a problem. Houston, right? They went to the moon, right? Right? Moonshot, Whitney Houston, moonshot. And Baltimore Ravens, the Purple Bird, the Purple Phoenix, okay? Which was the later release on Netflix, okay? That's why she's always doing this shit. And she won an Emmy Award. Do you understand? The Purple Bird over here. She won an Emmy, the Atom sign for the Phoenix, for the Purple Bird. Going to the moon, Houston. Going to the motherfucking moon. But, you know, most people won't see that. Most people be like, what is this guy smoking over here? What is this guy singing? So, that being said, would you guess? Let's go. Super Bowl 47. Would you guess who did Super Bowl 57? Did you know who did Super Bowl 57? We're going to burn it up. We're going to burn it up. CDC. 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 Did you see that image back there? I'm going to play it for you real quick. I'm going to pause it for you. Hold on. I want you to go back. This is why the CDC is in the news again, because they connect to this. Go back to the CDC symbol. See these two faces? They have a phoenix with these two faces. They have a phoenix with these two faces. All right? I'm going to show you something else. You see the purple? You see the purple? Do you see the purple and the flames? It's the Phoenix, baby. It's the Phoenix coming. It's the Phoenix coming. And she got diamonds in the mic. Okay? What metallic is, you're going to be using ID. Fingerprints. Fingerprints. Boop, boop, boop. Fingerprints. Boop, boop, boop. There's Beyonce showing you what is coming. Oh, here it is. Hold on. They're even doing the proton symbol on the floor. They even doing the proton symbol on the floor. On the floor. On the mother effing floor. Come on now. One second. Now, do you know? This is the funny shit. In Beyonce's halftime show in the Super Bowl, 47 connects to silver. This again, I'm going to say it again. This is why Beyonce is so big right now. This is why Beyonce did a special halftime show for the Baltimore Ravens. Okay? In Dallas. In Dallas. It's hard to try to make people understand because when you're on a different frequency and you can see beyond what other people can see, it's hard to show people because only you can see it in that vision and most people can't. So again, there you go. Beyonce is very big, right? She's humongous in the music industry, and she's there at 47 singing for you. Do you know that there was a blackout? There was a blackout in that one there, okay? People are going to black out when they see prices, okay? When they open up their WebAuth wallet one day, they might just black out from how many commas that they might see on their WebAuth wallet, okay? Now, I'm just going to, not even going to go deeper into it because you're going to do it yourself. If you really want to go see what I'm talking about, you'll go and go watch 47, Super Bowl 47. Go back and watch Super Bowl 58, okay? Look at all the Phoenix colors in Super Bowl 58 with the blue and everything. So I tell you that why the cops are in here, okay, in the news so big. Why you think this immigration thing is so big with ICE? It's because you know why? It's because they're going to start freezing people's accounts. This is why ICE is so big. But you can't hear me though. Let's see what you guys are talking over here. Let's see how many trolls we got up in here. Let's see. Oh, you guys are chapping. You guys are chirping over here. Oh, here we go. Great day in Belgium. I talked about the gold. We can sell and handle, but not where. Okay. Nowhere in gold. XPR and loan will be exploding. Have I messed it around in the Richard Hart ecosystem? Pulse chain, one of the gems to buy. It's called Narcissistic Growing. Chart is insanely beautiful. No, never heard of it. And no, I don't use that ecosystem. And I'm pretty sure it's probably something great that you found. It's just that my mind just runs too much and way too much information. At the moment, I'm just zoomed on Metallicus. I'm sure there's other gems. I'm sure that there could be probably other micro coins out there and stuff like that you could probably even make more money from Metallicus. But I just know that Metallicus is going to be one of the compliant companies in compliance, and they're going to be working in good faith, I should say. So I don't see any problems with that. And I truly believe that it's why the Metallicus wallet is called WebAuth wallet is because it's going to be the global web authentication for global spending, in my honest opinion. I cannot guarantee that. I'm just telling you what I feel. I feel that Metallicus wallet will be one of the main wallets to be used globally around the world. Okay? Just think about it. You already have your ID on there. They're already KYC. I think Google was going around saying that they're going to ban and not accept any any wallets that don't have any licenses, supposedly. I think they backtracked on it, but they did mention that they weren't going to accept any wallets that didn't have a license or something like that. All right, so that's going to be the next hurdle about other companies or businesses not accepting your crypto from some of your custodial wallets. That's probably going to be the next thing online. So then you're going to have to make sure, is the wallet I'm holding going to fit with regulations, and will I be able to spend from it? Because if not, then you might just have a bunch of coins on a wallet that can't be used at all. And I don't know if it's going to be true, but I wouldn't be surprised if you have a like non-compliant wallet and you're trying to move coins from a non-compliant wallet to a compliant wallet. I just hope they don't try to put, obstacles between there and there. But these things could happen. XRP is gold, XM is silver, and XPR is copper. Could be. I told this to a guy yesterday, it has to go back to original ratio 1 to 17 of gold, not 1 to 57. Yes, the orders have been oversold on silver. If you come knocking, not enough to cover it, so prices soar. Yeah, well, that was the number that I seen that came up. It was 363 to 1. So that's how they got the number, 13,000 per ounce. Matter of fact, hold on a second. Let me see if they give me images. Show me Frink episode on The Simpsons images. Do I have that picture? Hold on, let me see if I have this picture loaded, because I want to show you something from The Simpsons also. Man, I wish I had everything situated. Let's see. Let's go through YouTube and let's see if we can find it. There we go. I want the clip. Here we go. I want to show you something real quick on The Simpsons. There we go. Hold on.
Here's everything else you need to know. And goodbye from me, super cool, is recorded in the ledger. And when one ledger book gets filled up, we add to it.
Now remember this on The Simpsons? Big Theory residuals. Look who my man over here wearing a silver suit right next to the number 13. Now, again, I have no idea what is what. I'm just telling you what I noticed. I'm noticing that this guy was in a silver suit, and the number 13 comes to mind over here. I don't know what the end numbers are over here. I can never really catch it. But all I know is that this number here is 13. Why? Why? Why are these numbers here? 13.
The previous book. That.
I'm trying to see where the number ends up on. I think that's where the number ends up on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me take a screenshot of that. Because remember I was telling you about 218? Here's 219. That's the next day, 87. That would be August 7th if we mixed it around. But I don't know what this number is. Let's see if that was the number there. Let's see if they changed the number. Oh, it actually does go a little bit more.
blockchain.
Oh, 1126. 1126? Was that 1126?
That's the blockchain. Later, glitcher.
I think it was 1126 or 1129. 1126 or 1129. I think that's what it ended on. 13. Let me see something. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can connect the number to that before I forget. I said either November 26th or November 29th. Let's see where that leads us to. November 26th. November 26th. Okay. Let me see, the 29th. Oh, I'm going to show you now. Now, I have no idea if that ticker was pointing to a date or whatnot, but I'm just going to show you what I'm seeing over here. Now, I'm either thinking the 26, maybe 1126 or 1129. 1129, and if you remember some of my videos, I was talking about, I think, Thanksgiving, maybe leap year, maybe 2024. I would think I was talking about leap year, Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving fell on the 333rd day of the year, okay, which would be a 29 is 9/11 as well too, okay. All these crashes, airplane crashes. Remember that baseball player that wore the number 29 that got killed in Dominican Republic? The club collapsed on him, the roof collapsed on him. But as you can see here, you got the 666 over here, 999 for silver as well too. You got the 201 code, 501 jeans, Levi's, silver tabs, okay? Silver tabs, Levi's. Then 32 also, the number 5 also connects to silver as well too. So this could be a date as well here. And then we know number 28 is a wealth day. Weirdly enough, 33 days left here. And then look, then we got 26, which is another 33. And then, oh look, 35 for JFK. Oh, you know what? Maybe this was it. Maybe it was the 26th, November 26th. That's a Wednesday. That's a Saturday. Saturday also connects to Proton and Wednesday. So, I don't know. This is a good date as well, too. That could be messed around with. You got 33 in here. You got JFK number for silver. 35 connected to JFK. You got 201. Theo, Huxtable, Hulk Hogan, and Ozzy Osbourne. Add up all their ages, and you'll get 201. The reverse of this. You'll get 201. Okay. I know this code is always a big thing. Remember on April 8th, we had that big-ass earthquake, right? On April 8th? I believe on April 8th, we had that big-ass earthquake. Okay? And there's your 91 over there. For the Phoenix, you always drop the 0 over there. 61 also connects to silver. Okay? But let's check out April 8th. What happened on April 8th? Okay? Because this might be a date right here that we might be able to fuck with. Hold on a second. Did we have earthquakes on April 8th? World Earthquake Report for Tuesday, April 8th. And look at Hulk Hogan was 71 when he passed away. Okay? Was that the time though? Was this the one that happened on April? Nope, that's July 5th. There was another one, 71. Let me see. Or was it the eclipse that we had that day? Do we have an eclipse on April 8th? Okay, that's what maybe it was. Yes, there will be a total solar eclipse visible across parts of Northern America on April 8th. I thought that happened already, right? Well, something's coming. Oh, that was that little X on the mark, and they were making that shit across the board. The eclipse, and that was called Mexico, Canada. And that's crazy because this eclipse connects Mexico, Canada, and the United States. And who are the 3 countries that are representing the soccer tournament right now? Mexico, Canada, and the United States. Could there be lights out? Could there be lights out coming up? So, friends, families, creatures of all kinds. That's what I think. I think silver is a code in here. Now, let me see if I can find. I found something with BG. Hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think it's somewhere over here. Give me a second, because I know I know I saved something that connects to the bear and silver. Okay, look at. Remember the 589? Everybody's connected 589 to XRP. Oh, XRP is gonna hit 589. 589. Everybody's obsessed with this 589, right? So I just started looking at what was the connection between 589 and silver. What is the rule on 589 on silver? There is a rule, and it's called 589. COMEX. COMEX. Rule 589. If the bidding on the silver goes up to $3 without any agreeing to sell at this price, the market pauses for 2 minutes, then the auction resumes. In 10 or 12 minutes, the price can go up to $12. Okay? And, oh my God, I didn't even notice this on the bottom, but we're talking about 589 and we're talking about silver. And I'm over here telling you that I think silver might be the true phoenix over here. And look what this says. The phoenix will rebirth from the ashes of the market. Silver, 589. There's your yo, that is, if I'm not giving you one of the biggest codes right now on silver right now, you blind, yo. I want to see some love in my mother effing wallet today. I want to see some love in my effing wallet today. All right? I'm giving you some gems right here. None of you would have even known that 589 was connected to silver until you've seen this video right now. You better admit, none of you would have known that 589 was connected to silver. And that right there, the phoenix will rebirth from the ashes of the markets. This is why silver is next to gold in the pictures, is because silver is the true gold, in my honest opinion, not financial advice. Oh, baby. Oh, I felt that one, baby. Oh, I decoded that bitch real good right there. $589 silver. Now, going back to the riddle now, to bearable guy and Coco. Now, what is the code for silver? I was just looking at all different things. Code for silver is Coco. Okay? That's why, remember when I showed you the movie Polar Express with the XPR? XPR on there. Okay? In the movie, when they're driving on the train, I did a video in a part where they asked the kids if they were thirsty, and what did they bring out? Hot cocoa. They brought out hot cocoa for the kids. And in the movie, I showed you, they emphasized on the silver bells in the movie. Toward the end of the movie, the reindeers were lining up with Santa, and they rolled in and they showed you the silver bells glittering in the movie. Now look at this color here, going back to here. RGB. When I read it backwards, I see bearable guy, BGR. Bearable guy riddles. Bearable guy riddles. They always doing shit in reverse. Okay? Bearable guy riddles. BRG. I'm sorry. BGR. In reverse. That's what I get. That's what I get. You know what? Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Where's my riddle page? There it is. It's cracked. It's cracked. It's fucking cracked right now. It's cracked. Hold on a second. Oh my God. Oh man, where was I now? No, I gotta go back to where I was just showing you guys now. Damn, I don't know where that was. Probably somewhere over here. Here we go. Okay. Okay, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, pumped right now. Before I show you that, let me just read what you silly ass motherfuckers are saying on here. Phoenix has a golden ratio symbol on the coin. Oh, does it? Phoenix has the golden ratio symbol on the coin. Oh, very nice, Marby. Thank you. I didn't know that. Metal blockchain named at the physical metal. So number one blockchain. Well, it will be once the proton is merged with it. Let's see. 23rd, 24th August, crypto-like and decoder in The Simpsons. 23rd, 24th of August. Okay, let's see what happens there. Look at Trojan, the condom kid. Trojan, the condom kid is on here trolling. Okay. This came to mind. Twin flames are gold and silver. Okay, that's you, twin flames. I think the twin flames is loan and XPR. That's what I think the twin flames are for me. Imagine XPR becoming the same price of 1 ounce of silver when silver fucking prices up to 13,000 an ounce. Imagine that shit. Oh my God. Forget about it, baby. Forget about it. Let's see. Silver AG47. Yep. Silver got the highest electric conductive, damn, very important metal. Yeah. You won't regret it. You want to have a good health once you become rich so you can enjoy it. Silver is the most conductive metal, inhibiting the highest electrical and thermal conductive of all metals due to its atomic structure. Due to its atomic atom, baby, which features a single highly mobile valence electron. Ooh, baby. Go to the century. Thank you. I'm glad I just read that because I almost forgot to show you the motherfucking key. So hang out. I'm just reading what you guys are saying here, and then I'm gonna crack this shit like Humpty Dumpty, baby. I'm gonna crack this shit like Humpty Dumpty, baby. Hang out. So silver will have to go up because it's needed for electrics. Yep. Military, electrics, drones, forget about it. Oh, baby. Silver, baby. Silver is king. Back to the Future, the car was silver. Dorothy's shoes used to be silver. The first Olympics, the first place was silver prize. Again, for the Olympics, the first Olympics ever. First place was silver until they figured out how important silver was and they moved it over to number 2. Why? Is because they knew that silver was the shit. And that's why we out here saying, yeah, I got to do number 2 because 2 is poo. And they don't want you to think silver is anything valuable. But I'm here to decode it for you, baby, and here to show you. Now, I just showed you the color code for silver, right? Was RGB. When we flip that, we get BGR, which is bearable guy riddle, okay? Bearable guy riddle. That is the code for silver, all right? Now, me saying that, let's go. Let's give it to you, baby. Here it is, baby. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here, I'm going to show you again. Show you again. What is the rule 589 on silver? Okay? Now, I'm going to talk loudly because I am fucking excited at the moment right now. Okay? What is everybody in the XRP army basing the price? Saying, how much is the price going to be? 589, right? Right? Isn't that what everybody out here screaming? That the price is going to be 589. Everybody connects this number to XRP. XRP 589. XRP 589. You know what happened on the 5th, May 8th, 2029? Oh, I'm sorry, 2025. When you add up that year, you get 9. The Pope came in on this day, April 8th, 2025, 589. So, again, that's why I want to show you, okay? Bearable guy riddles. Everybody's showing at 589, bearable guy riddle. 589 XRP. 589, everybody. 589 XRP. 589 is actually silver, okay? COMEX rule 589. COMEX rule 589. Okay, hold on. Keep that in your brain. Keep this in your brain. I'm going to tell you one more time. COMEX rule 589. Okay, connects to silver. All right. And I already told you, bearable guy riddles. Bearable guy riddles was a code for silver. So we have this telling you 589 is connected to silver. And I'm telling you that the bearable guy riddle is connected for code silver. How is that? I'm going to show you right now, sweetie. I'm going to show you right now, baby. Right now. And he's telling you to shut your mouth. Shut your mouth and don't you say a goddamn word. You understand me? Don't you say a goddamn word, because what's the hat on his head right now? It's Christmas time. And what did I just talk about? The Polar Express movie. And where were they going to see? Santa Claus, right? And I just told you about the silver bells that are on the top of the hat. Silver bells. And what did we say? COMEX equals 589 to silver. COMEX is the 589 to silver. And what's that? Silver numbers. Silver numbers over the COMEX. I just told you COMEX is 589 for silver. All right? Liquidity. What's the color of the castle? Silver. 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 589 COMEX, silver code. That's a grayish color, which can be also connected to silver. Cobalt and silver connection. What else do you see on there? Cobalt, right? Above silver numbers. Cobalt under silver numbers. The elements cobalt and silver share a number of connections in both their natural occurrence and in various applications. Again, cobalt and silver share a number of connections in both of their natural occurrences and in various applications. I'm going to let Everybody else go chase 589 and XRP. They're chasing their tails. They're chasing their fucking tails. Okay? I don't give a shit. I am 1000% sure with my feelings that I am on the right path. And that those decodes might not have to do with anything next to XRP. Especially if you think XRP is gold. Gold was nowhere near any of those codes, showing you it's silver. That's why when you go, Super Bowl 58 was in Las Vegas. Okay? Las Vegas is in Clark County. Superman. His last name is Clark Kent. Clark County. Clark Kent. Man of Steel. Again, these decodes are not for the weak-minded. These decodes I got are not for programmed people. People that believe everything they read in school. My decodes are not for those types of people. So you might not see exactly what I'm showing you here, which is fine. Okay? But I will come back and tell you, I fucking told you so. And I will say it like that, with attitude. Because that right there, my friend, I believe I cracked that motherfucking code on the bearable guy. I showed the code for silver is RGB, which connects to bearable guy riddle. Okay? And it's showing you on the freaking platform. As he's wearing the Santa Claus hat with the silver bells on the bottom, pointing to the easel, showing you Comex, the 589 Comex, and the Again, you don't have to believe me. I'm not here to convince you. I'm just here to show you what I see. And that's about it. I had fun with that decode. That was like a freestyle decode. I was just going off the fly. I didn't even have anything lined up. So if you stood, congratulations to you. You got it. Hopefully that was entertaining. If it wasn't, then I don't know what to tell you. Unsubscribe and go follow somebody else then. See what you guys are saying. So silver would have to go because it needs transit. Yeah. That is Back to the Future 2 flying taxi payment. Yep, they had to pay for their thumbs. Somebody said, don't forget, Beyonce's Toto equals proton pussy. Yeah, Trump is connected to Back to the Future. Well, yes, Trump is Biff Tannen. Trump is Biff Tannen, if you didn't know. If you didn't know. Maximum FOMO. So it had doubts about decoding and gematria until you had an experience recently that nearly drove me to tears. Well, I'm glad you experienced something that you haven't experienced before. That's always a great feeling. It always shows you how much more we're connected that we don't even know. What happened to Building 7? Kaboom. That's what happened. Trump could be a time traveler. He is a time traveler. I believe he is. They show you in The Wizard of Oz that he's a time traveler. They showed you in Back to the Future that he's a time traveler. Let's see, his trunk return. Having his uncle hotel had Tesla trunk left, and then he supposedly went through it, and it had time travel machine. Watch coyotes at Trump rallies. Stand up at masses. Okay. XPR is up 15%. Loan is up 20% now. What is the connection with XDNA? I don't know what you're talking about. My star signs align. Metal blockchain is BSA compliant. Yep, it's the only blockchain that is BSA compliant. I don't know why everybody's screaming about XRB being compliant, because XRP is not fucking compliant. It's not compliant. That's why I feel bad when people watch these videos and they're like, oh, XRP is compliant, it's compliant, it's not compliant. You can look for yourself. The derivatives are at 363 to 1 of silver. It means 30 times times 363 right for silver. So it's like 9,000 plus. Yeah, I'm going to show you what I had here. I'm not bullshitting this. You know what? I just want to look at this riddle here and see if I see anything else in this riddle here. Green. Silver. Recycles. And also, right, in this riddle, also you have the knight that wears silver armor. And on this easel, as they're showing you here, there's a silver, right there. There's a silver glove that's on the floor. Silver glove. Just like Usher when he was wearing that silver fucking glove. Seven, eight, nine. I'm just trying to see if I see anything else in this. I'm trying to see. Let me see all these riddles. Hold on a second. Let's see all these riddles here for a minute. Okay, what about this? Now, what about this riddle? His suit almost changes like to the 49ers type of colors over here, right? Armor, which looks like it's gold over here to me. He's got the gold on over here. And maybe he's actually mining. Maybe he's mining silver. Because remember, what was Usher's outfit? It was white and silver. See, it was like white and silver here. And he looks like he's mining. I have no idea what that is over there. But, and that could maybe be a crown right there. King's crown. Silver's king. Mining king. What? How many teeth does this guy got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that a faded 8? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This could be 8. This could be 8. You know what is weird? I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do another decode. I think they're showing 8 teeth on the bottom over here. Do we have another decode? See how he's always pointing? See how he's always pointing to his teeth over here? Oh, maybe we can see even better over here. Let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're showing 8 on the bottom and 11 on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, no, it's showing 12 here. I don't know if his teeth have to do, but so then why I get the number 58? I'm gonna look at here and I'm gonna show you. Here, over here, August. I don't know if you can really see it, but there's a big light, a sun, and it's behind August over here. And the only other riddle that had a calendar behind it was this one as well too. And this one had it behind May. So May and August were the ones that had highlighted, which was 58, okay? 2019. I'm just trying to see why 2019 was put up here. What was the connections? I'm going to have to do this on my own. I don't want to waste any of your times. And then smoke. Funny enough, we have the smoke over there. And silver, you can find silver in volcano ashes also. This is why probably all these volcanoes and all this shit is going off. Because I believe, hold on a second. I believe, can you find silver in volcano rocks and ashes? And this is why all these volcanoes are going off. You see, yes, silver can be found in volcano rocks and ash. Okay? This is why you have to understand why all these things are in the news. All these volcanoes going off. All these rip currents and stuff like that. Because you know how much liquidity is going to come in? These are why all these things with floods, everything is flooding and rain and all this water news and stuff like that is happening because if silver transfers from $40 an ounce to $13,000 an ounce, holy moly, oceans of liquidity coming in. Craziness. We'll be in early Christmas. Remember in the riddles, yeah. In Canada, where to get a loan token. Yeah, well, another reason why they make loans, you got to go to Metal Pay. I had a friend of mine that I was able to get access to the Metal Pay, and I was able to swap. So I was buying XPR tokens and then swapping it over to loan. So now they might have even made it more difficult because, you know, the word is getting out so far now, so fast. Another troll. Pizza Man's another troll out here. Golden Dragon on Webo at the end of the Metallicus. UK Emergency Services. Yep. Forgot about that. 999-666. That's another thing, too. We're always talking about, you know, Adam. The mayor over here is called Adams. All these Adams names, too. 666, metal blockchain. How many supply there is? 666,666,666. So it's got 9 sixes across the board. Maybe that's why we see the 9-6, the yin yang, the 9-6 is because there's 9 sixes in the metal blockchain supply also. As well as 666 can represent 999, and that's the purity of silver, okay? The purity of silver. Let's see. That's crazy, but I thought it must be new. If forever shows that the roaring lion is a rampant lion on UK flag, meaning serpent bloodline runs the Saxon kingdoms. Not sure. The amount of time I see 33 likes. Let me see. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just reading your comments over here, so just bear with me. I'm just trying to see if I see anything, because sometimes when I read the comments, you guys remind me of something else to spit out. Yeah, that kind of just blew my mind right now. Bearable guy riddle shit, like opposite. They're always doing shit in opposite. I'm telling you, they're always giving us clues. We just got to flip shit. Yeah, I don't care. I mean, whoever's here is just lucky to be here. I don't care if there's 2 people. I got the information. I'm the one cracking the codes. Okay? So if you're here, you're blessed. I'm sorry. If you're here, you're bliss. Not blessed. You gotta stop using those words. You're bliss. All right? If you're here, you're bliss, baby. Woo! That shit got me excited, bro. I was just freestyling that. I just realized that it said Comic and Bolt, and it just connects to silver, and then you have the silver numbers around the easel on the riddle, and then you got bearable guy 1, 2, 3, and then let me just show you, because I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and show you something. Let's go to bearable guy's Twitter again. I'm gonna show you something on bearable guy's Twitter. Watch this. Watch this. Watch when I show you bearable guy's Twitter and how I connect it to silver again. All right, here we go. Here, right here. Bearable Guys Twitter. Right here. Roman, who's he got? Roman Empire. Right? Look at those guys with the afros, right? With the mohawks on their helmets. Silver helmets with the mohawks, right? This is bearable guys riddle over here, and look at the numbers that come up like that, just like the easel. Okay, look at this shit. Look at this shit. So I want you to remember these people over here. Okay, this is what bearable guy's posting. Okay, when did he post that? So remember, I just finished telling you how on the eagle symbol it says 2018, right? On the economic magazine, they said, get ready for the new world currency. They have an eagle on the cover, under fire, with a coin on its chest that has a date of 2018. Why did Bearable Guy post this 2018? I don't know if you can see it. Well, if you go to it, you'll see 2018, 5-2. Okay? And you know what? You see this 18? 8 plus 1 is 9. 2 and 5. What does this stand for sterling silver? 925. 925 or 952, right? That's the sterling stand for silver. Okay? Also, I thought you had the pirate guy up here. All right, never mind. He's got this guy here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I showed you that, right? Bearable Guy posted that. That's like one of his earliest pictures that he posted, that he posted up. Did I take a screenshot of these things? Hold on a second. Yeah, hold on. I got it over here. Now, yeah, I'm going to show you. I just showed you Bearable Guy's picture, right? He tweeted that picture. Then when I was pulling up there, look at there his picture. This Bearable Guy's picture. Then check these out. These are the same people. Look. These are the same people with the mohawks. With the mohawks here. Kind of setup. And where is this? This was on the back of the page of Silver Surfer, first episode. And it's showing August 1st, first episode, Centennial of the Spaceways, the Silver Surfer. Big premium issue. What do they talk about when you go buy precious metals? About premium, right? Premier issue, big premier issues. And they talk about premium when they talk about silver, the origin of the Silver Surfer. Now, does it have to do with anything? I have no idea, but I did notice that Bearable Guy posted a picture that looked like it connects to the back of the Silver Surfer first episode. Bearable Guy, BGR, right? Bearable Guy Riddles. If you flip those initials around, that is the color code for Silver. Bearable Guy had a riddle that had an easel that said Comex, and it had 589. If you go and you do your own research, you will see that 589 does not connect to XRP, it connects to silver. As well as if you look to the left of the easel, it says cobalt. And if you go back in this video, you'll see that I just showed you how cobalt is connected to silver in several ways. Okay? Now you can do whatever you want and buy whatever you want. I'm just here to tell you what I see. Did you know, and I think I said it before, did you know that Hulk Hogan, his first name when he started wrestling was Sterling Golden? Again, Hulk Hogan's name was Sterling Golden. And Hulk Hogan was probably one of the most famous wrestlers in wrestling history. And his finishing move was the atomic leg drop. So, I guess at this point, we need to figure out what coins are going to be backed by silver, because those are the coins I want in my portfolio and in my wallet. What coins are going to be connected to silver and copper? And maybe copper is another big one, because there's always something about cops. ICE, military, but police in DC, everything about this officer, off-duty person getting shot, cops everywhere. Maybe it connects to copper. Maybe that's another reason why. Hold on. Was Ronald Reagan connected to any type of like silver or anything like that? Stories? Was he? Was Ronald Reagan connected to any type of silver events or connections? Yes, Ronald Reagan was connected to silver events and policies primarily through his administration decisions regarding the National Silver Stockpile and the creation of the American Silver Eagle coin. Okay. So why did I look that up? And I'll tell you why I looked that up. I wanted to know if Ronald Reagan was connected to silver or anything like that. Why is because we were just talking about planes and crashing and stuff like that. And then we talked about on the news why all these cops were on the news, right? Is because it could be cop, like copper. Then I started thinking it rhymes with chopper, copper. And maybe that's why Mario, right, was brought in a chopper. Then they show you the chopper coming in. They made it a whole episode. They made the chopper coming in and all that shit. And then he came off by the oceans and shit like that. Right? Kobe Bryant, one of the biggest basketball players, if not one of the greatest basketball players, died in a chopper. Okay? Then why I went to go look at Ronald Reagan is because we had that airplane and the chopper, the military helicopter, colliding over by Ronald Reagan Airport. Okay, Ronald Reagan connects to silver, and you know my two favorite metals is copper and silver. So it's just funny how a chopper was involved with Ronald Reagan, and Ronald Reagan's connected to silver and all that other shit. Is Ronald Reagan connected to copper? Let's see. Is Ronald Reagan connected to copper? Yes, Ronald Reagan is connected to the copper industry, although not in a way that typically suggests a positive relationship. The Reagan administration rejected a pension by U.S. copper producers for protection for foreign imports. So he had a hand in rejecting a pension, I guess. So, again, copper, silver, it's all there. Like I said, if you understand what goes on, then you understand, you know. how these things are connected and whatnot. Uh, Now, I'm just curious now if we go look at the numbers to the airline of the chopper that got hit, if that have any type of connections or those numbers. Let me see. What flight number was involved with the Ronald Reagan airplane helicopter military crash? It was Eagle Flight, American Eagle. Don't we have American Eagle silver coins? PSA Airlines. It was a Bombardier CRJ 700, and the other one was a Black Hawk helicopter 60 UH. United Healthcare. UH. All right, I was just trying to look at the numbers to see if we had any other connections here. And I don't see it at the moment, and I don't want to get too heavily involved. But remember, we were talking about the 2-9, right, and all that. Funny enough, this happened on January 29th, okay? 129 code. And I think that's right now, that's going to be about it. Potomac. Just curious, hold on. Potomac and silver connection? And funny enough, Potomac rhymes with Pontiac. Potomac and Pontiac kind of rhymes. And look at this. The plane crashed over the Potomac River. And the Potomac and Silver Line connection refers to the potential expansion of the rails. And again, how everything is just connected. Maryland, where the bridge fell down, Baltimore, Maryland over there, and then DC is going on in DC right now. It's just things are all connected. I could sit here and probably connect all types of shit. Like I said, as you can see, where the crash, it was over this particular river, and this river also connects to Silver. All right. I'm just showing you the silver decode out here, boy. I hope this was a very entertaining video for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Watermelon juice, baby. Watermelon juice. Let's see. Anything else? Copper silver. Yeah, I think it was an awesome silver decode. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, baby boo. You think the green road in this last riddle was going to a silver mine? Could be. I got to look at his other ones now. I got to really look into these ones now with the mindset of like being silver now. So I'm going to see what they do for us now. I bet you pearls and all that shit is connected to silver. Because I remember a clam, there was a pearl there. Like, I'll even do it right now. Let me see. Are pearls connected to silver? Yes, pearls are often connected to silver in jewelry. Silver is a popular metal for settings and findings for pearl jewelries. So it's a higher demand for silver for pearls than it is for gold. Do silvers and pearls go together? Absolutely, silver and pearls form a captivating combination, blending the cool luster of silver with the delicate radiance of pearls for a look that is both elegant and superior. Ha! Atomic cobalt was atomic number 58.9. Oh shit, so there it is, another 589 decode from Spaceman 2.0. My favorite color was silver pencil crayon growing up. You think it's possible to pay for premiums AI for like $300 US? And then import bearable guy picture and tell AI to decode it based on crypto in the financial system. I guess you could. I'm not handy when it comes to like freaking using AI or using the computer for anything. I don't know why, but my brain can't wrap around it. I am not a computer guy. Sorry, XRP Army, man. Sorry, you thought 589 was a price for XPR. I mean, listen, it could be, but the way I'm decoding and looking at this shit, the bearable guy 123 was not talking about XRP at all. At all. There's nobody here that's going to show me how those riddles are connected to XRP alone. No fucking way. And funny enough, see how they try to fuck with you when I'm thinking about it now, right? If you go back to that riddle, bearable guy riddle, and it's showing you here. Look how they fuck with you in this. Excuse me. Yeah, they're showing you a cobalt, right? And showing you Comex 589. Blah, blah, blah. This is what really got me, the hat with the silver bells at the tip, because you know that there's always silver bells at the tip of the hat. That's why he's telling you to shush your mouth over here. But see how they refer it? Because all these are coins, and when we think about it, coins are silver. Most coins are silver, okay? And what are they going to do? Are they going to recycle all these motherfucking coins over here? Are they going to recycle all these coins over here and turn them to real coins? To silver coins? Because look at the man over here. He's also silver there. And if I'm not mistaken, I think somebody decoded like one of these little this image right here is a gold image or a silver image, if I'm not mistaken. The little circle and the dot. You know what? Let me see. Let me see if I can actually find that image. How can I do this? Bum, 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 bum. I think I have. Oh no, I don't. I thought I had a picture with somebody actually breaking it down. Let's see if it will show me. Can you show me all symbols for silver? Uh, 925. Oh, this is what really got me. This is what really got me over here. So, as you can see, right? The number 925, right? 925 is part of the silver code, 925. Check this out. I don't know if you've seen it, but I'm going to show it to you again. Where are you? Where are you? 925 is the silver code stamp. And then I told you there's a bunch of things on the news about kids surfing, right, on the train. Again, what does surfing, where do you do surfing? In the waters, ocean, liquidity, surfing, ocean, waters, sharks, because we're going to have new sharks when they're portfolios, right? When you're talking about investing, you're talking about sharks. So again, surfers, connected, sharks, surfing on the trains, right? What color's the trains? Silver. Now I showed you that the bird on the thing was burning, right? Remember that lady that was on the train? Remember that lady that was on the train? She got burnt to death? Yeah, well, what was that number right there? What was that number right there? Sterling silver print 925. That's sterling number right there on the silver train. I don't want to hear no shit. I don't want to hear no shit. I don't want to hear no shit. All I could do is put my hands up and just say that I'm just showing you what I see. I don't believe in AI is what I'm saying. This humans are higher universal man. If that makes sense. So you guys are talking to each other. Riddle armor looks like a rocket. Werewolf, wow, yeah, his teeth are the W. I think it was a great live stream. Yeah. Bare eye inside, definite sign. 12 on top. Yeah, I seen 12 on top. Before I was counting, before it was showing me 11. But then again, we counted, it was 12. See, Trump is a time traveler for sure. Yep. XPR supply is infinite. Yes, it is. Even the Sun Baron Trump. That's awesome. Volcano info. Yep. Good point. I'm just reading your comments over here, peeps. I'm just reading your comments over here. Yeah, metal blockchain is the best crypto. I gave my mom silver coins for her last Christmas. She looked not so much excited. She will be soon. Yeah, it's funny. I gave people some silver, and they're like, "That's it." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's the magic coin. That, my friend, you're gonna buy a car with." And he's like, looking at me like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm just like, "Hold it and don't spend it until I tell you to." Grace is another word. Great instead of bless. Yes. Bliss is good. Grace and bliss are good words to use. Lord's birthday, look like Ripple. Let's see. No. If you flip the web of the wallet, you get wings that represent the phoenix on the economic magazine. Nice. Nice little thing there. Celebrating midnight. The atomic leg drop. Yep, Hulk Hogan, baby. The atomic leg drop, baby. So you know what's going down. Hulkamania, Silvermania. Don't miss out on Silvermania. LCX is on tokenization of diamonds and metals. They just listed XPR on their exchange. Oh yeah, I just seen that LCX is on there. Woo-hoo. First main regulated exchange for Europe. There we go, baby. Now we're going to get the other side of the world into Metallicus, and that shit is going to flood, baby. We ain't here for retail, baby. We not here for retail. That's why like people like, oh, but how's retail going to get it? How's the price going to go up if retail can't get it? Bitch, we ain't talking about retail money. We ain't talking about lint in your pocket taking out $55 with lipstick at the end. All right? We ain't talking about the single dollars that you got on your freaking desk table, on your dresser. We ain't talking about that. Oh man, I gotta put it over here. Let me see now. I got this new charger here. Was it gonna charge? Yeah, baby. I should have had this shit on here. There we go. Is it charging? Is it charging? Let's see. So true XPR, listen, like I said, is huge. Yes, it is huge for Europe. Very small country. Oh, damn, found my new source of news. Hey. Welcome in. I do hold LCX. I don't hold that. Because diamonds and metals on run on the XPR network. It can. Will it? Who knows? But it can. Anything can run on the XPR network. That is sure. Anything is possible. You say, if you understand, but look away the whole time. Well, you don't need to look at me to understand. I think so. There you go. Pontiac is atomic. Yep. Watermelon juice, let be. Yep. Try to drink my water here. Here we go. Up, loan almost 30%. Oh yeah, we're moving. Hold on. I gotta see. Let me open up my wallet. Oh, Vale's on live. Oh man, Vale's on live, man. I hope he wakes up one day. Because he's just strictly on XRP. What was I looking at? I'm about to go look at my wallet. What are we doing over here? Moving on up. All right, here we go. Slingshot effect taking place. Let's see if anybody troll Proton Pussy. Yeah, Proton Pussy pumping. Oh yeah, XPR yesterday was low as a 589. Oh sure. See, they're telling you silver there as well too. Proton and silver. That's what I keep seeing in my decodes. Proton, silver, and fucking lone. And Metallicus. Zoom into zoom into the recycling logo and you will see a MB as metal blockchain. Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Oh, this one I don't have a clear picture. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about that little line, but I can't really see it. You're talking about on the wheel there. Yeah, I think it's an MP. Oh shit! Hold on. Does it say MB? MB or MP? Damn. I don't get a good image. Bearable guy 123 riddles. Let's see if we can get a clearer picture. Recycling coins. Recycling coins. Oh, I got a nice clear picture. Let me actually download this. Hold on, I want to screenshot this. Hold on a second. Hold on one second. I just want to screenshot this picture here. Now, we're going to look at these pictures. Hold on a second, because we're going to go over this picture. I want to go over that bearable guy decode right now. Now I got to find where I put it. This is not it. Hold on. Let me go back to the original one. There we go. This is a better picture. That's crazy. This just came up all choppy. We're going to have to look at it from here. All right, let's go. We're going to look at this image right here. Now, here's the image. The bearable guy showing you silver and all that other shit, right? As he's showing you silver on this side, there's a whole other message going on this side. All right. And here you go. You have all these coins. You have the fire. It looks like the Phoenix is up in here, right? There's the infinity sign. Who knows if that's a supply for XPR? Who knows? Maybe that's when XPR breaks off and emerges onto the new A chain. These are the coins that they're showing. All right, I think that's BSV, if I'm not mistaken there. Monero, you got Doge, you got BAT, Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether. I believe that's XLM. Tron. I'm not too sure what that one is. And Internet of Things, I think this is. Interesting. Litecoin and Bitcoin. Are they saying that all these coins right here are going to have to get cycled through Metal Blockchain? And remember, everything is in reverse. If everything is in reverse, this will be flipped to MB. That could be whipped. Or can it be web auth proton? Can the W stand for wallet? Proton? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. All I do know is that's kind of weird. I don't know if that's upside down, if that's supposed to be a W and a P, but who knows? Interesting, interesting. What else? I also want to say something else too. Oh, I wanted to say something else too. I was thinking about it. We talked about Hogan. We talked about the wrestlers. We talked about Super Bowl. Then we went to 47 and showed you how Super Bowl, yeah, Beyonce, how big Beyonce was. And on the stage, and Beyonce winning the Atom. Damn, there's something else I wanted to say. If I can't remember, I might have to come back and do a part 3, baby. I might have to come back and do a part 3. Let's see. I'll make sure this phone is charging. Yeah. Zenga, thank you for that. We just went over that. And B, XOR, I don't know what it's doing. It's just hanging out in the background. So, if you believe in it, keep buying some. If you don't, hold on to what you have. I already told you that was a lottery type thing, you know? So, we'll see what happens with XOR. Right now, it just seems like it's just like being parked in the back. No one wants to talk about it. We exploded September, but the rally will begin this coming week, especially 822's Metallica's movement this week. All right. Also, that one riddle had the knight standing on the multicolored snake with EU Europe Union colors and holding the silver sword up with the bear mining the silver. It could be EU, yeah. Are you still bullish buying metal blockchain? I mean, I buy some, whatever I have now. Did I see a Pac-Man decode with Supernova and Godzilla? No, I didn't. A101. I didn't even know you had videos. But don't sell, don't think about it, buy and hold, don't waste energy thinking and worrying. So everybody that, don't ask me about when am I selling, what's my plan. My plan is I'm not going to sell anything off the WebAuth wallet. The WebAuth wallet for me is my long-term hold. I'm holding until I can spend from my wallet. Okay? And I don't care who thinks of what, stupid, I should take profits, this, that, whatever. Just like this time. But again, I don't have space to go buy it. I had access before to go pick up metal and loan and all that other shit. I don't have access to get that anymore. So whatever I have, I'm holding on to at the moment. Unless I swap it through Alcor. But they like to, get their fees, and I'm not looking to pay fees, most likely. So it is what it is. Right now, I'm just staking my XPR on my wallet. And then I have another wallet that got some coins stuck in a farm that I can't get to until they give us authority in New York to use it. So what up, glitches? Yeah, you definitely got to believe in yourself, for sure, for sure. Don't worry about price, my man. Don't be so worried. I'm going to tell this, and this is a general thing. If you're worrying about price, you're going to get fucked, okay? If you're looking at a coin and you're worrying about that it's not moving, and you don't understand the power behind it, don't miss out. That's all I'm going to say. Don't miss out, okay? Don't worry about coins that are not moving at the moment, Worry about the ones that are advertising that they're going to be the chosen ones, and then when they're saying, oh, all these particular things are holding us back, like lawsuit is holding us back, this is holding us back, and when those things are done and the price is still not moving, then maybe you should worry about it, okay? When you're watching the influencers and they're telling you, be careful what they push to the masses on TV, and you see Bitcoin and Ethereum up there, and you're like, oh shit, yeah, they're saying, watch out for those coins, and then you see XRP right underneath it. It's common sense. This is common sense to understand how to feel about that. All right. So yeah, anything on my WebWealth wallet will stay there until I can swipe from my phone and purchase something. The ARC will close at the end of this month. It could. The price got to separate sooner or later with Metallica's coins. Metallica's coins, to me, are way too powerful to be at the price they are today. And even at the price they are today, it's still cheap. Even though some of these coins is 700%, 800%, 1,000%, these coins are still cheap in my honest opinion. So yeah, I showed on The Simpsons, on the Elon Musk episode, they were fighting to try to bag the American Eagle, and on the calendar in the room, the 27th of August was missing. Now I have no idea if it is connected to this year or what. I just know that August 27th date was missing off the calendar, and that should be a sign for something. And remember God, was it God or Jesus? Somebody got betrayed. I think Jesus got betrayed for 30 pieces of silver. It wasn't gold, it was silver that they were using back then. And you're going to tell me that Jesus wasn't worth more than gold? Why do you think they gave him silver? Why do you think the first place in the Olympics was silver? Yeah, stick to your gold, baby. Stick to your gold. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me, baby. Yep. My pension plan is go, go, go. I actually called my 401k to see if I can flip everything over to silver. And they were like, why do you want to do that? I said, mind your business and listen to what I want to get into. Don't ask me questions. Just tell me how I can convert my shit over to silver. Yeah, I got to call them back now. They didn't want to hear me. Some reason. I'm like, why are you asking me why I want to get into silver for? Why are you asking me these questions? You should just be like, oh, okay, cool. Let me see what I can do for you. Not, well, what's making you trying to shift over to silver now? Like, no, those are the kind of questions that kind of ring the alarm. Like, what do you know about silver that you worried about me getting into silver? Shut your mouth and move it over. You got silver? Hold on to it. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. This cute, anything can happen. All right, so it looks like I'm caught up to all your comments over here. It is what it is. I'm just trying to think if there was anything else. I know there was something else I wanted to say. This is what happens when you don't write things down and you don't got things lined up. Yeah. All right, so I like to see 40 people, about 37 likes. That's what I like to see, a nice little balance. Talk about balances. I like to see a little love in my wallet, too. Because I think that decode was one of the crack in the head decodes that I did. The bearable guy riddles right there. Bearable guy riddles right there. And come on, you have all those words that connect to silver, right? Colmex, 589, cobalt. And then on the frame of the easel, you got silver numbers around it. I mean, for the people that understand me, they see what I'm saying. But for the other ones, they're like, bro, you watch cartoons and that's where you get your information? You watch The Simpsons and you want to talk to me about investments? Get out of here. This is what I get. This is what I get when I try to talk to people. Like, bro, look at the car you're driving. I'm going to listen to you? I'm going to be like, why? Because I'm not driving in a freaking brand new 2024? Or what does it matter to you what I'm driving? Like that's the mentality of some people. Like, they look at you and they try to see, well, are you flashy? Well, you ain't flashy. So if you're not flashy, why should I listen to you? What the fuck do you know? And all I can just do is sit back and be like, you know what? If you feel like you know what you're doing, then go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. Why is everybody that does the five, right, the 9 to 5 jobs? I don't see all those people driving in Lamborghinis to their jobs. Everybody doing the 9 to 5, doing what most of everybody else is doing. You know who's driving the motherfucking Lamborghinis? Not the motherfuckers that are working the 9 to 5 jobs, that's for sure. Those are the guys that are driving their Lamborghinis from 9 in the morning to 5 outside on the strip. By Florida, by Daytona Beach. You hardly see anybody working a 9 to 5 job regularly driving around in a Lamborghini or a freaking... No, because that's not what the system was made for. The 9 to 5 was to suck you in real good. Remember, government comes after your crypto. You lost it in a boating accident. Oh yes, it's down in the sea with SpongeBob. Don't worry about it. SpongeBob is holding the shit down for me. Did you see all the proton pussy comms lately? Will Smith talking about who ate all the pussy? Will Smith? No. Willow Smith? No. I have no idea. I have no idea. Leo, it's time for you to exit, Leo. Find another channel. Find another channel, Leo Trance. Fuck Lambos, man. Fuck all them shits. I mean, get one just to try it around, you know what I'm saying? I like the speed and stuff like that, but I'd rather get like a 6, there you go, 6 wheels G-Wagon. My man's gonna get me one. Don't worry about it. My man Ahmed said he's gonna get me a 6-wheel wagon. And no baby wagon, you little fool. No baby wagon. I want a 6-wheel, 2-door wagon. How about, can we get that? Can we get a 2-door, 6-wheel wagon? That's what I want. If not, then I want my own personal 6-wheel wagon, G-Wagon, and then I want a 2-door one. Convertible. Shit, 2 hours, baby. Let's fucking one. It's 2 hours. Here we go. I'm trying to think, though. I'm really, really trying to think what the hell I was going to say before. Damn, I know it was something big, too. I'm going to have to sit down and think about all this again. So again, just on a recap on everything, you know, I showed you why Super Bowl 58 was important, right? It was played at Las Vegas. Las Vegas was called the Silver State. It's also the home of the Raiders. The Raiders are the Pirates. Pirates deal with gold and silver. 49ers and the Chiefs played in that game. 49ers are miners. Miners are silver. Chiefs are Indians. Indians dealt with silver back in the days. Taylor Swift was big also because of number 13. So I believe that silver, there can be a possibility of silver reaching either $130, $1,300, or $13,000. Okay? There has to be a reason why the number 13 is so big throughout all this stuff too. So I believe the number 13 has to represent some type of price of silver. All right? I could be wrong, which I'm fine with, and that's cool. We're just having fun here. What did you say? My bank in the UK called me up about crypto. If I knew this risk, I am a grown-ass man. What the fuck? They didn't call for wasting my money on betting, gambling, sites, jokes. They called me up about... Oh, so he's saying my bank called me about crypto, asking you if you knew the risk, all that in the third. And you were like, I'm a grown-ass man. What the fuck? But they never called you about betting, gambling on those other sites. Yeah, you know they're a joke. And that right there shows you how this big wealth transfer will happen, and it probably will be through crypto and a bunch of other new stocks with AI and a bunch of micro stocks. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day if you're holding on to the right stocks, coins, precious metals, assets. It's going to be a lot of things going down. Don't worry about that. Just manifest you making it to the finish line and them realizing that they can't stop you, man. That's it. So, that's all right. It's all right, man. Let them hold your shit because they know what? They know that you're on the purple road. They're just trying to slow you down on the purple road, man. Keep your head up. Oh, hold on. And remember, I told you Super Bowl 13 was super important. Oh, damn, what was I going to just damn say? I just lost my freaking track of thought. I just want to see something. Taylor Swift and connection to silver. Taylor Swift's ancient coins bring new eyes to collecting. All right, let me go back to that image. Oh, we back, baby, we back. They trying to attack me in the back, baby. We back? We back, Burn? All right, we back. W. Okay, cool. All right, so the last thing I wanted to show you on here. All right, cool. We still got a few people on here. Now I was telling you how Taylor Swift, right, was big, coming up, and she had the number 13. Sound the bell. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Don't worry about it if you can't hear me. Just watch. Okay? Oh, you can hear me? Okay. If you can't hear me, watch. Now, I was telling you Taylor Swift, right? Taylor Swift in here. Swift. Taylor Swift, number 13. I was telling you. 13 here. Okay? Swift. That's her name, Taylor Swift. Right? And what is this on? An easel, right? This is an easel. All right. Now, Taylor Swift, Taylor easel metals. Okay? Metal blockchain, XDR, Taylor Swift, metal, all about silver. Now look at the price. Then I was telling you about 13 Taylor Swift, how 13.90. 3 6s or 3 9s minting. .999. That's a mint for silver. Price right there, right here. 13 right here, baby. Isn't that fucking weird? Taylor Swift connected to easels, connected to metal. Here's your price, 13. Ain't that some shit? Taylor easels for sale. Just like the decode on bearable guy riddles. Just like that, baby. Just like that. See, they try to stop me from showing you that. They try to disconnect me. But I came back, baby. The OG stood. The OG was the decode, baby. Woohoo, baby. We on one today. I don't know, but if Trump is smart enough, there ain't gonna be no taxes on nothing, baby. There ain't gonna be no taxes on nothing. I gotta start a trust. That's what I gotta get my trust in effect. Don't worry about it, Elon. See yourself out the door. Don't worry about it. We stretching out here. We stretching. We reaching. You don't like what you see? You keep it moving. This video is not for everybody, baby. This video is only for about 10% out here. This video is only about 10%. Oh, here we go again. So we back. Anyway, listen, I gotta break this down. I gotta end the video because they keep knocking down this video. So I don't know, either I'm hitting something on the
part 2. I don't know if there'll be a part 3, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys appreciate the video. If you did, please show a little love at I Told You So. Please show a little love at I Told You So. All right, metallic coins only, please. Metallic coins only, please. I love you guys. I thank you for hanging out and watching, subscribing, doing whatever you got to do. So yeah, I think silver should be in my portfolio. That's what I'm gonna say. All right, guys, boys, girls, everybody out there. Again, love you. Thank you for hanging out. Been over 2 hours already, and you can smash that one. Smash that one. I like that one right there, baby. Always learning out here. Thank you guys for sharing your comments and everything, keeping it real. And we're still out here waiting for the motherfucking bulls to stop. Let's go. Waiting for the bulls to stop. Now, end this video properly. Peace out, peeps.